The government has been defending an increase in national insurance to provide billions of pounds of extra money for the NHS and adult social care. Speaking in the last couple of hours, Boris Johnson said despite it being a break of an election pledge to voters, it was the right thing to do to fix a broken system and help the NHS to recover from the pandemic. Well, the changes mean that from April next year, there will be an increase of 1.25% on the rate of national insurance. Now, it'll cost someone on a salary of £30,000 a year an extra £255 a year. Under the social care plans, no one will have to pay more than £86,000 for care in their lifetime, while anyone with less than £20,000 of assets will get free care. Well, in a moment, we'll hear from one local Conservative MP, but first, Leanne Brown has spent the day in a care home near Lincoln to find out what their needs are for the future.
It's not just about care at Home from Home, it's about helping residents live a fulfilling life.
It's the bubbles!
There are 13 people living here, all with learning difficulties and complex needs.
But we really aim to enhance that individual's quality of life on a day-to-day basis. We've got all male individuals here who like to go out into the community, enjoy lots of different activities. And it's a load of fun. It can be stressful at times at the Old Hall, but it's a fantastic place to work.
Oh, the cat's coming to help.
Managers say the biggest issue facing the industry is recruitment and the perceptions around working in care.
We are paying our staff more than the average across the sector to try and entice them in. We're giving progression. You know, within 6 months, we'll train you to become a senior support worker or a manager. But I think there's a lot of PR needs done in social care because everything's driven towards elderly care. All the policies, procedures, everything's towards elderly care, whereas learning disability is completely different.
Perfectly done.
Today's announcement to raise national insurance will help the NHS and social care, which includes care homes like this and those for the elderly. Here in Cherry Willingham, views were mixed on the decision.
I agree that it should rise, but as always, it hits the wrong people.
I think I'm OK with that, actually, purely because, well, they've shown their worth, haven't they, to be honest.
I don't think there are other solutions. I think it has to be that we all pay for social care. Although I'm not really sure that I wouldn't mind selling my house to pay for my care costs.
The managing director at this home set up the company to house his own daughter because the care he found didn't live up to expectations. He wants reform and money ring-fence for this type of care, but the majority of the funds raised will go to the NHS.
You need to do both, that's the problem. And I fear that this is more of a political move, which is, well, we're going to raise this money and say it's all for social care, and we're going to use part of it to sort out the NHS. Once that money goes to the NHS, the reality is it ever going to come out? I think it's going to be a big problem, but at least it's putting a marker down that things will start. And we need to turn this thing around and start to see these things as being opportunities to create new models. So anything that encourages that, that's more than just lip service to it, would be great.
Many care organisations have said it's not enough and the government needs to keep their eye on the ball. Leanne Brown, BBC Look North, Lincoln.